Hi guys, just want to say thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. This is going to be a guide to getting first place in Monster Wave, hopefully in overall as well as in League. This is going to require a little bit of prep work, but for the most part you're going to focus on one character, and you want to utilize your sapphires as best as you can. We're going to do this as efficiently as possible, using time as efficiently as possible, and this way we will generate as much gold as we possibly can. A few things to keep in mind. There is a cap on how much gold you can make in Monster Wave. I believe it's just at 200 kills or just over 200 kills. Anything more than that, you will not gain any more victory points or gold. So strive to reach at least, I'd say, 215. That way you can have your skip tickets set for that many kills, and you'll continue to gain the maximum every time. Another thing to keep in mind is that daily quests will always give you 3 quests that contain sapphires. Your tower, your 9 stages, and, well, for most of us it's 9 stages, as well as your world boss. Your list might change depending on what level you are, but if you're level 70 or close to it, you'll always have those quest missions every day. I highly suggest that as prep work that you go ahead and you do those quests prior to doing anything else. Don't actually collect them, but just have them done so that the sapphires are sitting there in your inventory. Another thing to keep in mind is you may want to save up any of your bonus sapphires that you get. Keep those in your mailbox as long as you possibly can until the week that you decide you want to do your run. Now, I try to do my runs every week, so it's kind of irrelevant for me, but you might want to consider it, at least for your first time, just to have a little surplus as much as you can inside your mailbox. It also helps to have extra stamina, if you can get it, inside your mailbox as well, because you will be using as much stamina as you possibly can in the time that you have. The more stamina you have, the better. Now, we're not going to use stamina to buy things. We're just going to be using it to do our runs in the stages. Our Taj runs are going to be our bread and butter for our sapphires. It will not only give us experience for our master leveling, but it will also grant us materials for transmuting, so on and so forth, and crafting. So you're going to be killing several birds with one stone. Whereas if you were to go ahead and trade your stamina for, say, the 5 sapphires, it's really not cost effective. You're losing out potentially vast amounts of sapphires. So I do not recommend using the trade shop to get sapphires under any circumstance. There's also like in the stages you can use your multipliers. I like to use my full multipliers because I'm utilizing time as quickly as I possibly can. I might as well get the most out of it as I possibly can. So instead of, doing it one at a time and trying to get as many sapphires as I can, I'm working with a 1-hour time limit. So I want to get them done as quickly as possible. And it's also going to help increase the rate that sapphires are going to drop for you as well. One more thing to consider is that you will want to do also a little bit of prep work with your subclasses. I recommend this because you may very well use your subclasses to help generate more skip tickets once you use them. Now, this is if you want to continuously progress throughout the day. If you're limited on time, this might not work for you, but this is what I highly suggest. Have sapphires ready also on at least 2 sub-characters. In this case, I'll use a level 70 and a level 69. They're not quite prepped yet, but it is 6 a.m., well, 6:07 a.m., so Servers just reset the daily quests for me, and that means that all daily quests have reset, and I'll be able to collect all those Sapphire quests with each character. Now again, I'm only using the subs to generate more skip tickets. I'm not concerned about what rankings they're getting, how much money they're making, or anything else at this point. It's just a focus on my run for the main character. This will generate the most amount of gold for your one character. It's not something that's going to be generating a vast amount on all the characters, but just the one. One more thing is you always want to make sure when you start your day that you check your black markets on all your characters. Now the reason I say this is because each character is going to have different rewards in the daily black market, and those rewards can contain skip tickets. Now, if you happen to run across one that does have a skip ticket, you want to make sure that you keep that in the back of your head, which character has those skip tickets available to them. That way you can pick them up before the time runs out. That way you're not losing the chance of getting skip tickets that you will greatly need. They'll be very beneficial for you. So definitely check your characters, see what they have before you start your day. And remember, they do reset every hour. So if an hour goes by, just double check. It's worth taking the time to check them. If not all of them, most of them. Because even a single stack of 10 skip tickets will save you a large amount of time. Because remember, we're not doing skips on any of our subs. We're only using the subs to generate new skip tickets. And if you get rewards of skip tickets, you can try hoarding those as well for your weekly run. And all in all, it's going to come down to utilizing time the best that you can and utilizing what you have available to you. We want to do this as efficiently as possible, because when you start doing things differently, you're going to generate things either at a slower pace or what might seem faster, but in the long run will actually be slower. So, again, we're going to go back to our sub-characters, and we're going to do the 3 daily quests on each of the 2 mains. And you're going to want to make sure that you have them located in your sub-classes as well, down below. Just because that's going to help your main character with stats. And I will go ahead and pause this video. That way you guys won't have to sit here and watch me do those quick missions on the 3 characters. And once I have that done, I'll return to the video and we'll proceed to begin. And you'll be able to see what I can generate within the 1 hour of the ticket. Alright, thanks.